Okay. It's been well over a week now, I think. It's probably time to respond to comments so I can feel the parasocial nature of this project. I feel sick. No, I'm so scared. I don't know why. Most of you guys are pretty nice. I don't know. There's Cindy C. There's a smiley and a piece of a pumpkin. I don't know how to respond to that. Jennifer Heart-ramped writes, oh hey, the hair is long. Oh, it's like an essay. Trying to peek at your bookshelf. Aren't you glad it's not psychopathy? I guess that's, aren't you glad? Aren't I glad that I'm schizoid and not a psychopath? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure I'm out of the woods yet on that yet, Jennifer. I might just have all of them. But I guess I'm glad that, like, the main one that would come across to a shrink is schizoid. I've been pigeonholed as a schizoid. At a much later date, the doc was Iranian and pronounced it schizoid. What? Schizoid, lol. Guess what? It's not that strange. I've had similar circumstances, I suppose, or experiences which led me to be unable to be vulnerable. Emotional dysregulation, rape, self-harm, booze. Sorry to hear that, Jennifer. Cigarettes, food, the usual, compounded by a really crap LTR, loving tender relationship. I've had meds too, made it worse. And then she starts singing to me, and so I can pass customer service, polite society, etc. It was objectively shy and recalcitrant as a child. OMG, really, terror isn't exaggerating. The relentless bullying. I quit school because of it. That sucks. I know why I've always known why people drop out of school. It's like they designed school to be dropped out of. Which is weird because I figured it's basically like a welfare system for teachers. I should really be responding to this. Curiosity is the cure for boredom. There's no curiosity. There's no cure for curiosity. Dorothy Parker. My social connection is the internet, para, whatever. It's real to me, not in a voices are talking to me manner. I know I'm not delusional about it. Not going to steal a car, meeting a YouTube idol at the airport. You're fine, I think. We're writers, artists, musicians. What about love? I have no idea. It's not a consideration. I'm here for the duration. It's fantastic. Jennifer, you really ought to try your hand at writing poetry if you don't already. Did you say you do poetry? I've seen that somewhere. Oh. My friend since I was 12 and I correspond via text and photos. Brilliant, it's like you're with someone yet completely inhabiting my own self in space. I got a shot of Falcon 9 launching. I didn't know. Was getting a shot of the crescent moon. What in the world? What was it, Edgar? Sugar. Never seen Sugar do that before. I feel like this is almost like free association. I don't know how to respond. I feel like a proper 14-year-old girl, and that's not just because of you, Jennifer. I don't know how to talk to anyone. Okay. I went through hell to get her back. She's stuck with me. Artemis archetype. Moon, that spells moon. Stephen King, The Stand. Anyway, so lovely to see you, love, by the way. I'm not from this planet. Kidding. Well, you could have fooled me. Reading America Before by Graham Hancock is above, so below. I don't know what to say. I don't know what the most pertinent thing to address is here. Perhaps I will just reply with the last thing. Graham Hancock is neat. What did the fork say to the spoon? Hey, diddle, diddle. The cow jumped over the moon. See what I mean? Jelly bean with an exclamation point. I love you. No, I shouldn't write that. That's too intense for the nature of what we're doing here. You guys don't know me and I don't know you. A little heart made out of a less than sign and the number 3. I think that's an appropriate way to conclude that. Okay, I'm still scared. I'm feeling better though. Not so fast. I think that's Kenzie. Long time no see. Happy Halloween. I don't feel very comfortable with any religion's ideas about love completely at the moment. They all seem skewed toward a gender and a personality disorder, unless I pretend it fully fits or I completely dissociate the fact that it doesn't. Schizoid. Is it weird that I'm reading these? You guys are posting them up like for everyone to see. So, I want to encourage that, please. Engage. I'm trying to participate. Talk to each other, too. That's, schizoid would be like the golden ticket to perfection in most of them, where detachment and celibacy are the ideals. I guess like religions. My uncle probably has schizoid personality disorder, and he seems fine with it. It could work for you if you have peace with it, because you also have minimum drama and responsibility. He does seem like a serial killer, but he's not. His room is in the attic, and he worked at Toro Lawnmower Repair and bought a 3-wheel Japanese bicycle so he could escape faster when the BLM protesters stormed his neighbor's house repeatedly. Wow. No, I don't know what BLM is doing that kind of shit. Also, a lot of Star Trek. Whenever he dies, I have a key to his house to deal with his dead body. Hooray. I'm sorry that has fallen to you. Not so fast. I think living in an attic would be nice, except when it's hot outside. It sounds like your uncle has the right idea about life. Yeah, religion is confusing. No one knows how to practice it. There we go. There's another one down. Schizoids can mask. Oh, I should give them hearts. Heart. I heart you. I'm hearting you now. Schizoids can mask. I feel like that's rhetorical. Here's a heart. Because I don't know how to reply. Haha, vestigial. A stone baby, an absorbed twin. She wants the tenderness, and so this is Jennifer again. She wants the tenderness and sweetness. No, she does not. There's intense gravity. I'm schizoid satellite to the tune of Spoon, Inside Out. I was never so introspective at your age. It doesn't sound deranged. You're having a schism of supposed to. You're not supposed to do anything. You're describing. I feel like this is like really freaking deep, and it's like most of it's going over my head. Jennifer, you seriously, you should be writing lyrics, babe. Like everything you write has this like weird internal rhyme, and it's like, like some of it it's like I just don't understand, and then the parts that trickle in, I'm like, whoa, I think that's actually like pretty deep, What to do with it? You're describing romance, darling. Read some Emily Dickinson. I fall in love all the time. It's dreamy. You're like Cleopatra, essentialist, an Epicurean, deranged. Here's the thing. What do you want? Do that. And thank you for uploading. It means something. Don't know what. But it's your creation. We were built for it. Fuck procreation. Creation. Jennifer, you're super talented. You better write poetry. Actually, probably your whole life is poetry. I don't know how to respond, but seriously, if you're not channeling this into something, like you should be. Alright, not too fast. I've never felt so relieved that someone decided to talk about something that is not narcissism or borderlines. Being schizoid, having autism or Asperger's, most of the stuff isn't diagnosed or understood in the immediate family. It's kind of like, okay, we got away from the narcissist, we survived. Now, what didn't we see for what it is earlier in life? Now, what didn't we see for what it is earlier in life? My uncle is 70 now. He still says he will get married someday. It could happen, but we're all odd like that over here. I thought it was a curse I had to overcome when I was younger because my great aunt, my aunt, and my uncle all seemed cursed to me, and I was looking pretty similar. I was feeling thankful that the night before last because I was having a really peaceful night at home with my son. It wouldn't be like this if my family was here. I'm thankful it's not physically painful. I'm thankful both he and I accept small quantities of things as enough and don't torture one another over that. It's nice to get to try and live within our actual limits of what we're actually like and do what we actually like doing. It's nice to get credit for the good things about it, like his teachers, like him. Okay. Hey. I hope you and your son are doing well. I think I saw somewhere you said you're thinking about like being truck drivers or something. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a blessing within every curse. Or also a curse within every blessing. I know what you mean, feeling like you come from a I call it like an eccentric family. And it's like, what can you do? You know, you grow up and you're attuned to each other, but maybe to the outside world, not so much. I don't know if you feel like that or not. I'm glad that you have some peace from your family. See, I feel like I can't do this. I don't know what to say. I can't just be like, good vibes. Good vibes, like to everyone. Yes. You go. I want everyone to, you know, have what's good for them, you know. You all, I don't know. I don't know how to relate that. Sincerely, because there's something wrong. I don't know how people do. It's nice to live within our actual limits, like, yeah, there's nothing better than making peace with I don't know how that comes across, making peace with your limitations. It's true though, maybe it sounds rude. Like, I think you're talking about your son at the end. It's nice to get credit for the good things about it, like his teachers like him, he helps other students, he has a job, and his coworkers like him, he has friends. If you have one or two people you really like, that's good. Nothing better than just trying to make the best of life with a few choice loved ones as yourself. Apply art. Lysander says, sounds like you've got covert traits. Check out Akhtar's phenomenology profile. Alternating between empty robot-like and vengeful fantasies is a covert. I don't know if I have vengeful fantasies. I have been called a robot, though. It's a covert schizoid trait. I have both covert and overt traits, so I get that as well. Schizoid angst has streamed 3 times. Oh, I've seen him on here. It starts in an hour. This was last week. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I'd recommend it if you want a place where you can unmask. Usually lots of swearing and stuff. It's worlds better than interacting with normies. It still sounds scary. I'm scared of people. I'm still not really sure if I'm like a real schizoid or not. I don't know if I was like, in the end, if I was like formally diagnosed, if we were like still in the like the trying to figure out what's wrong with me stage. I went like a handful of times, and then I was like, well, I can't afford to go now, you know. Especially if I was like, I don't know like what the like objective is of going. I'll have to do more research on this. Thank you for the information. You cool. Thank you for video. Thank you. You're cool too. Okay. Hope you have this is actually pretty positive. I'm surprised. I thought all these people who a bunch of people who like either love or hate Richard Grandin or Sam Backman who have been like who used to haunt this channel, and they're like they could be so creepy and mean, you know, and weird, and it's like I don't know why empaths hate me so much. I don't know what I did to the empaths. I call them my apex victims. Usually they'll write comments and then they'll delete them. I don't see anything in my notifications anymore, so I only see the comments if they're actually left up now. There's, the only one of those guys I'm cool with is maybe PJ Camel, because she didn't slink off. I remember PJ was in here like fucking berating me for like 16 hours straight one day, you know, and I was like passed out drunk, so I mean, you know, granted I was very beratable, but still it was like, PJ, you don't got nothing better to do today? PJ, it's a Friday. Like, and this lady's like just like drinking with her missing finger, you know, going, you're the worst person who ever lived, how fucking dare you, and Selma is an angel. And I wasn't even like trying to be mean to Selma, but you know, that's their little mini YouTube drama. I hope Selma's okay. I actually kind of like Selma. I didn't want to like, you know, I didn't want to like make her feel bad. Just trying to, I don't know, I was curious. I wanted to see like how crazy she actually was. Hope you have a beautiful week. You too, Cindy. Not so fast. Makes sense to me. I don't know. My mom is similar in that way. And I will never be human. I had a birthmark under my chin most of my life. I don't know if I have verbal issues because I have some undiagnosed issue like autism. Or if it's from all the repeating bullying and no way to escape it anywhere I went. Yeah, I know, it is hard to tell, you know. I've wondered if I'm autistic, but I figure I'm just broken myself. So I totally relate to that. It's like, would I have been like this anyway? Like, if I hadn't, you know. That just sounds too sad. If my mommy hadn't hated me so much, maybe I would have been a person, but yeah, it's like, well, we'll never know now. I've been really disappointed in this way somatic narcissists, especially in supposedly spiritual and therapy areas on YouTube, have decided to mess with me. Yeah, well, just realize that if you're picked on someone, regardless of whether they're a narcissist or not, when someone picks on you, it's because they feel inadequate or they're deeply insecure, and they want to make you feel the way they feel, you know, and it's disappointing. I hope you don't take it personally. Unless you've like done something to them, you know. They got nothing to talk about. Even to this day, even with my birthmark gone, even having survived all this other shit, even just being one random ass person in the comments section, even when all that's left is supposed to be someplace safe, people finally get some peace. No. The superego keeps you safe when it's not torturing you for no good reason. But then I let it go and the narcissists show up and pat themselves on the back. Well, you can't let them replace your... So you take your evil superego and it's like a vampire that's sucking the life out of you, right? So you drive a stake through its heart, and then if anyone comes into your life who sounds anything like that, you know, don't even worry about whether you're doing something wrong that deserves to be criticized or not. Just you know, you can figure that out later, you know. You kill your superego, and if anyone else comes in and they try to, like, fill that void, you know, in your life, they try to, like, replace it, you just cut them off, because you see through them. They're, I mean, nobody who's, you know, not an asswipe is gonna come in to your life just to be like, feel bad about yourself, you know? Fuck those people. Oh my goodness, it's getting so dark in here. I hope you guys forgive me if I don't actually get through all these. I have seen them though. I am reading them, so you have I'm reading them here and there. I've been seeing them as they come up, and I would like to respond. I really would like to respond thoughtfully to all of them. I don't know what to say. So it's like I read them and it's like I appreciate that, you know, some of you are saying like that. I appreciate that you guys, like, some of you, like, put a lot of time and thought into this, you know, and I've seen it, and it's like, it's cool to, you know, read what you're sharing. I don't know how. I don't know how to respond thoughtfully. Oh my god, it's been a half an hour. Jennifer says, I don't trust the authors of this book. I don't know if I do either. It's actually a really good read. It's actually a pretty good read. Regardless. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna heart all of them. I hurt you all. I'm sorry that you've suffered, some of you. Probably all of you. I don't think there's, it's like, I don't know. Yes, it would. Yes, wouldn't it be exceptional to get a second opinion from Sam Vaknin? No, it wouldn't. Actually, Sam Vaknin was my first opinion. I'm trying not to refer to him because I feel like, you know, I bothered him enough. Which maybe I'll elaborate on at some point, but I don't want this to be the Sam Vaknin fan club, you know. I adore him, but, you know, he didn't think my antics were very funny, and I don't know how much it upset him, so, you know, I don't want to be, like, going around dropping his name and, like, I do not want his attention. I will finish later. Thank you. Thank you for all the comments. Keep watching and commenting. I'm like a friend that you'll never meet. I'll read all of them. I'll read them all. You know, and appreciate them. I'll try to appreciate them more than just like vaguely, like narcissistically, like I'm interested in learning about people, you know. I'll spend a lot of time watching people, different people. It's because, I don't know, just like study them. I probably spent more time watching strangers on YouTube than I have like with my own family.